Okay, so I just finished watching Encore, and I feel this way about it. It was actually worth all the BS of this season. Unfortunately, all the ladies weren't able to make it to the end, but the end product was beautiful. They looked amazing on the stage. They were finally able to get their self together with the with everything. The beginning of the episode was I don't remember, so as usual I'm just going to talk about it as I remember it. I gotta get my life together as well. So Shamari, you know, they ran back into the issue where with the clothing. Remember, they had set up a situation with the clothing that was supposed to be foolproof. They had three outfit changes that were supposed to be perfect, and so on and so forth. And as I'm watching this, I'm just thinking, like, how is this like a real issue? Like, is this the first time anyone has had to have has had to be styled for a concert? Is there no professional here? Like, child. And then I just started thinking about how, you know, this is the whole rat race thing, the whole obstacle course, which is the word I was thinking about before. I couldn't think of before. I mean, where they set up all these obstacles for us to, where the producer set up all these obstacles for us to watch the castmates go through. And they really, like, all the way up to the end, it was just wild. So Shamari is mad because when they go see the actual clothing, of course, of course, the producer or whoever that was comes in there and says, "Listen, ladies, we have ran into an issue here." Of course, like, it's just, I guess I'm trying to think of like a TV show that does this whole thing. Is it like a soap opera where, like, you know, it's just all the craziest things that can pop up and happen. You know, so you think someone's dead, but no, they're not dead. Or like, so they come back and they mess with you, you know, or like these the commercials that come on at night. Like, I don't know if they still come on because I don't have cable anymore, but the infomercials that used to come on where it's like, but wait, there's more. Oh my god, it's so stupid. I mean, this is exactly how I laughed and how I felt watching this dude come in there and be like, oh my gosh, I just cannot even believe what happened. I'm so sorry, ladies. It's gonna be good by tomorrow. We're gonna come through in the last minute for you. But of course, in the moment, it's not funny to the ladies. What's her name? Keely, you know, is being Keely, and she's just like, oh, this is not gonna work. It's not gonna work. I don't know why the ladies just didn't listen to me in the beginning, because I was here for, they hired me to be creative director for a reason. Girl, according to the way you described it, it really sounds like they hired you to be creative director so you would be on the show. They were gassing that butt just like they did Aubrey. Come on now, I hope you think back over this, because some things are obvious here. But and I'm gonna say what I think is a little bit obvious, kind of obvious about her true intentions toward the end of this. I feel like I'll get there. But so Shamari's, you know, she sees her clothing and it's very risque compared to everyone else's, and she's upset. You know, she goes home and throws a bit of a tantrum. And she calls up Ron. She calls up Daddy to let him know, you know, Daddy, they're not treating me right. All the other girls are dressed one way and they have me dressed another way, and I don't want to look stupid. So don't come, Daddy. I'm gonna tell you, I'm not gonna go on that stage. I'm not gonna do it. You know. So she's going off or whatever, and Ron is like, okay, all right. You know, cool, Ronnie. And then Fallon or Felicia or whichever twin that was comes in there and talks to her, and they're like, we're gonna don't worry about it. We're gonna let me move away from the dryer. I hope that's not too loud. But they're like, don't worry about it. We're gonna get it together. And you know, I hear that's what she says out of her mouth. But I hear, or I feel like at some point they let her know. Remember, we're on a TV show. Just remember that pretty soon here, they're gonna tell us what we're really gonna wear, and it's gonna be fine. It's all gonna come out in the wash. It's all gonna come out fine. You watch TV, don't you, Shamari? It's gonna be fine. I really do wonder how many conversations they had like that behind the scenes. Like, you know, girls, stop tripping for a second. Because remember, you know, I mean, I guess this happens in real life where you snap on somebody and then, you know, a few minutes go by and you're fine. There was a whole bunch of that on the show. So I wonder how many times one of them had to bring, you know, one of them to the side and be like, girl, remember, this is a TV show. This is, you know, they set stuff up for us to be upset. Just, you know, just be okay with it. Just relax and go with it. So they go do some more rehearsing, and they go to rehearse, I think, at the venue. And they get there to rehearse, and everything is going cool at first. You know, you have Keely that's also trying to be, you know, the boss of what's going on, because I guess as the creative director, you kind of are also part of the choreography team, or I don't know what it is with that, but you know, and I'm just like, Keely would get on my nerves. She really would. I don't care in what context we're in. I feel like she would get on my nerves. Should we go all the way to the venue where they are? Yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. In between all this, Pam is able, you know, Pam sits down, and she is, you know, she's not a professional, so obviously she's sitting down, but Pam is able to just reflect and to think back to all of the times, you know, what it took to get there, you know, that song Bird's Eye View. Pam is reflecting back on all the ladies, and she just wants to thank them, you know, Irish, Misha, Nivea, you know, she just wants to, you know, they were all a part of the situation, and she just wants to just say that she just thinks that there was a reason that they were there, and she appreciates that, and it's just all good. It's all, she wants them to know it's all love. She repeats this toward the end of the episode as well. Phineas, no, not Phineas and Ferb. Pop, don't say that. Felicia and Femininity, I can't think of her name. Fallon, that's their other sister's name. Felicia and is it Fallon? Child, the Felix, we'll call her, was also one of them was actually I don't know which one it was, obviously. Was actually also reflecting back on all the ladies there, and really felt strongly that that they all had a purpose, and blah blah blah. So we're gonna go to the rehearsal right before the performance. Was it the day before? No, so the first rehearsal they showed, I was talking about Keely acting, you know, annoying. There was, maybe I shouldn't say she was acting annoying, because obviously this would be an issue. They were, you know, they're dancing with chairs as girl groups do, and the chairs are making loud sounds, loud fart noises, as Keely wants to point out. And she says that we're usually working on Marley. I don't know what Marley is, but they're usually working on that, and so, you know, it would make a noise. So where's the Marley? And so Aaliyah lets her know, well, we'll have the Marley tomorrow. You know, just keep on rolling through. And then so at this, I think this is the rehearsal right before the last rehearsal, the dress rehearsal right before the performance, and Aaliyah is trying to get them to go full out. And Keely takes issue with that because she feels like we're not gonna go all out and mess up our makeup. It's like, she crazy, you know. I don't know, you know, is it the two kind of like alpha female thing or whatever? But like Aaliyah is kind of a roll with the punches, other than she's doing her job type jump, you know. So it's like, Keely, what is your problem with Aaliyah? Keely, do you just have issues with people who are trying to do you have issues with presumed authority? Is that what's going on? Because yeah, so Keely walks off and she's like, I don't know anybody who's gonna yell at us and you know, just acting a whole diva, a tantrum. It's the second tantrum of the episode. So blah. Anyway, but like, so listen, all of this gets to just the best freaking performance I've seen in a while. Maybe because I haven't seen any performances in a while. Maybe because I just expected everything to just be horrible because, you know, of the buildup. But they rocked it, you know. They finally got, listen, before we got to the performance, Fallon or Felicia, they were just like, look, I'm gonna have to, you know, to cheer everybody up, and because I'm the last queen standing, you know, I'm just gonna have to call my stylist. And I'm just thinking, listen, Felicia or Felix, listen, why didn't you call them before? And then I'm, you know, thinking, shut up, me, because it's my washing machine. And then I'm thinking, shut up, me, because, you know, you idiot. Again, this is, you know, probably all just made up. It has to be made up, because who has that much problems with style? Like, how is styling so dramatic? Anyway, so she calls up her person, Panda, and Panda comes through, you know, with the clothing, so they all, you know, look good. Shamari has her nice, sexy clothing. Appropriately, or you know, her issue with the first style was that it was too skimpy, but this was also a little bit more skimpy, and that it was also different than the other girls. This outfit was a little skimpier than the other girls as well, so I don't know. And also, as I said in another video, in my first video about the show, the girls, or Shamari is very proud of her body, so I don't know. So yeah, of course Shamari is going to give you a nice, sexy, you know, look, okay? And then, you know, Pam is obviously, if you had a doubt about this, then you're bugging. You're the one that's tripping. Pam is obviously going to give you a nice, muscly shoulder and arm. Her arm is going to be muscly for you, and you're going to see it. It's going to be all, you know, she's going to give you black leather, black patent leather, black shininess. She's going to give that to you. You're going to love it. It's going to be very Jodeci. It's going to be great for you. It's Pam. Then you're going to have the twins. They're going to give you, you know, chocolate goddess, you know, very long Lady Godiva, you know, wig, you know, long wig, like Irish said. I'm sick of their wigs. They're going to give you that, you know, and Keely is going to obviously surprise you by being pretty damn sexy. Okay, Keely was looking good. This performance, like, they all looked great. Pam did not come out until they sang her song. I guess a couple of songs she wasn't about to vibe to. You know, she's not about to shake her booty. She's not into that. She's not into the secular seduction of it all. She's gonna wait until they sing her song, and then they're gonna sing the uplifting songs. That's gonna be Pam's thing. Even though Pam, I'm not gonna. Ooh, come on, Jodeci, you know, and all the things that she says that she wants to stay away from, but you just can't hide. Anyway, let me shut up. So, yes, the performance was beautiful. Ron was there, of course. Daddy is gonna be there, you know, for his girl or whatever, and he's gonna be just at the end of the performance. Ronnie is obviously gonna be the most impressed by his wife. He said she's just that light. She was just this big yellow light. She's this big smiley face, you know, in the sun. She's that baby that was in the Teletubbies sun. that's my wife, and it's always been my wife. Of course, that's going to be her. And then there was somebody named Marv in the audience. Once again, I don't remember whose husband that was, but he was happy that whoever his wife was, he was happy to see her, enjoying herself up on the stage, and just, he was happy to see it. So everyone was impressed. The audience looked hyped. Like I said, I was hyped. I loved the performance. They got back onto the bus and they discussed possibly taking the show on the road, which, they should, I think. It was really good. I saw a post earlier with just the 4 ladies up there, no Pam. So maybe if they took the show on the road, Pam didn't come, which I don't know. They performed a lot without her, so maybe they can make it work. Yeah, I think they can make it work if Pam isn't with them. But apparently the music is out now. It's all really good. Everyone looked good. I feel. Of course, you got the twins. One of the twins, Felix or Felicia, said that they don't have any regrets, and they showed the flashbacks of how they were rude as hell to Irish. Apparently they don't regret that. She also said that she finally feels like she can speak up for herself. Ma'am, hi, hello. We had someone on the show who knows you, and according to him, what you was doing on the show is nothing new, nothing different. Y'all really need some introspection. Y'all need to watch this show. Y'all need to talk to some people who really care about y'all and see what's up. Because you need to have you should regret some things. Or maybe not, I don't know. Because I don't regret hate watching the episodes that I hate watched. When I say hate watched, I don't know if I've explained this before. I mean like a guilty pleasure thing. Like I'm watching and I'm like, ugh, all this drama is so, I hate all this drama, but I'm gonna keep on watching. That's hate watching for me. I don't regret it because their product that came out of all that, this performance episode, bomb, loved it. Keely Yotel, girl, she said in this episode how she felt like I love girl groups, and I just hate the bad reps that they get. Girl, what? All this daggone season you've been talking about how you hate being part of a girl group and all this stuff and everything it comes with. And what bad rep are you talking about? Is the bad rep that you have experienced and it's probably spoke on at length? Come on, to somebody. Come on, like Keely, and I really do almost feel like that you did have the intention of seeing you in this performance. I really do feel like you had the intention all along with performing with these girls. And someone had mentioned that you were doing a whole bunch of acting on this show, and I kind of, Keely is just not a believable person for me, and I believe that we might have gotten played by her a little bit. I don't know, but either way, the show was good. They all look good, and if there's a season 2, I'm gonna watch it. And that's just how that goes.